Hi guys, it's Ashley. I'm just coming to you with a craft project idea maybe for the moms slash women in your life if a birthday's coming up or if you wanted to do something for Mother's Day. Here's a quick idea that means you can still stay home, still isolate, don't have to go out and buy anything. It's something made from the heart, and hopefully it makes somebody smile. So anywho, it involves something that all of us probably have or could get right now because none of us are getting to turn in our pop cans. So grab yourself a couple of pop cans and we'll go from there. So I'll show you guys what you need. So you're going to need tin snips. You might not necessarily need those. They're just easy to cut through the thicker part of the can, like the tops. Scissors for sure, but remember, don't use your wife's, girlfriend's, or mom's fabric scissors. She will be unhappy. I just got some little kind of stub nose pliers there for jewelry, the jewelry part of it, a marker or a pin of some kind, a hammer. You're going to need a piece of cardboard that you can fold because it's easy to hammer through. You're going to need a nail and kind of like these little hoops that have openings that you can close for jewelry, and some earring, they're not posts, but just kind of the part of the earring that goes in the ear, and then some sandpaper, so fine grain. That's what you're going to need. And you could probably get by without some of that stuff even. Oh, and I have a little thing of spray paint. Let's see if I can get it better in the light. Little thing of spray paint. If you have any spray paint laying around that mom has a favorite color of, or wife has a favorite color of, go for it. So, anywho, I'm going to try and do this the best I can with where I'm at. First off, you're going to take your can. And of course, we're going to cut through that top. And again, a sturdy pair of scissors might work okay. So, but the most important thing is to just be careful because honestly, guys, aluminum cuts, if you haven't ever had one, suck. If you have had one, you totally understand. Make sure to rinse your cans too. I forgot to grab some paper towels on this one. On my practice one earlier, I did. Okay, so we got the top off. Oh, gosh, I totally forgot to show you. You guys probably seen it when I was pointing stuff out. But I forgot to show you what we're making. We're making these cute little multi-layered heart earrings for mom. Or wife, again, or friend on their birthday. This is a great idea for a quick, easy, homemade birthday gift. So you got your top off, and you're going to cut, I like to cut along the seam where the label is. That way I can avoid the label and stuff if I need to use the back part of it. Well, I hope everybody is doing okay out there. I think the one thing I really need right now is a haircut pretty desperately. So cut straight down. You guys can see that, cut straight down and then start cutting off the bottom, kind of like you did the top. And watch yourself. That aluminum doesn't seem like much of a threat, but it can really get you if you're not careful. And when you're using tin snips, they tend to leave, I don't know if you guys can kind of see the little rough pokey edges right there. So you really want to watch those. And you can clean those up with scissors once you got the tops and bottoms off, because this stuff cuts super easy. As you can see, very easy with regular scissors, a good decent pair of scissors. So I like to go back and clean up those edges. So here's what you got. You got your flat piece of can, and you're going to kind of gently reverse roll it. Now try not to make too many creases, but just gently reverse roll it to flatten it out, get it more flat. And then you're going to draw your pattern with your marker, whatever that pattern may be. I think this time I'm going to do a lightning bolt. So not all moms may like hearts. Maybe they like lightning bolts. So there's my lightning bolt, and make it as big or little as you like. Again, if mom's doesn't mind dangly awesome earrings, you can make these multi-tiered even. Just have fun, like I always say. Just have fun with what you're doing. So you're just going to cut out and follow your pattern. I bet mom would also like, or wife, would also like some sourdough bread for Mother's Day or birthday. And if you guys need some good sourdough bread, find me, get a hold of me. There's lots of people who know me in the community. I will bring you a sourdough start, and we've got a ton of tutorials on sourdough starts through the library now. There's also a couple of other really good craft projects on there, guys, so I would encourage you to go check out the library YouTube channels. You can find those through our library website for sure. So, ooh, I don't know if you can kind of see that. There's the little lightning bolt. I'll show you kind of what I did with the hearts too, because I had one assembled and one not. So that was just kind of cutting it out. So there's the heart. And I cut out two smaller versions of that to layer. So, super simple. And what you're going to do, once you got whatever pattern it is that you want put together, is you're going to, whoop, and of course I lost part of my heart down my deck. So, we'll leave that. It's a two-part heart this time. So you're going to put them together, like so. Get them kind of lined up so the the crease in the top of the heart matches up. And then you're going to put it on your cardboard. And you're going to take your nail, your little nail, it doesn't have to be a big one. And you're going to put it just a smidge down from the crease. So let me see if I can show you guys how this is looking. So, you're going to put it just a little bit down from your crease. I don't know how well you can see that, but hopefully you can see it okay. Oh, that's my hand. There you go. And then you're going to take your hammer and you're going to hammer a hole through the both of them. And again, you want to do this while they're all lined up. So, when you go to put the jewelry together, the jewelry pieces together to actually make it a earring, it lines up really nice. So what I do is I hammer it a little more through, and I kind of roll the nail, so it just creates a nice hole. And then you can take your sandpaper, and you can kind of soften up that back edge of that hole, or take your pliers and kind of flatten it down a little bit. Whatever works for you. You guys know I'm pretty easy with my projects. So, I'm going to do that to the other heart. Now, when you're widening the holes, I recommend separating the different layers of the heart. So, there we go. And I actually, and that's something you got to be careful of, I noticed that I put my holes a little too close to the crease, and then it can snap. So, but we'll keep rolling. So really, you want them close, but not too close. So you just layer them back on top of each other, and now they've got their little nail hole in them. And you get your little connector ring. That's what they call them, connector rings. I couldn't remember that earlier. And there's a good one. And you open it up wide enough to get both the hearts in there. So, oh, and this is where I'm sitting here trying to do this when I have a tool. That's what separates us from monkeys, right? Though sometimes I wonder about myself. So, you're going to put the big one on first. And you're going to hold it with the pliers, the little connector thing. And you're just kind of going to slide them on there. Just like that. So, now you guys can see that they're kind of connected there. And then when you're done with 2, 3, 4, however many layers you want, you just kind of close up your little connector. And you get your earring, not post, but earring hoop or wearable part of your earring. There, I'm just going to call it that. I'm sure there's a name on here of this. Fish hook ear wire. That's what it's called. Anyways, you get that. And you take the little loop at the bottom of that. Hopefully you guys can see that. And you open that up just a hair. And you fit the connector loop. Fit that through the connector loop. And then you close it. That is it. And sometimes, like this one's kind of not quite straight. So like if you put it straight to an ear, it turns. So what you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to do this very gently, is you're going to want to hold that loop, and you're going to want to gently rotate the top. Not too much, not even a full 45 degrees, but just enough to turn it and get that heart aligned. So now your earring's going to face the right way when the lady in your life or friend in your life is wearing it. So the final step to this, guys, really, that's how easy this is. I mean, you guys could knock out gobs of earrings. We could start a new earring trend of homemade soda can earrings. But you're going to want to take your sandpaper at this point and then just kind of file down any rough edges. You can get off the, I think you can probably either wash off your marker with some soap. Just don't use a permanent marker. But file down the edges just so they're not so rough and sharp. Nobody likes to be stabbed by earrings. But anyways, another thing that I did was I took one with the inside and I spray painted it gold. And I thought that would look really good with the lightning bolt. But yeah, just have fun. Find some spray paint around the house. Find some patterns. Go out, you know, if the woman you're making these for, or the gal you're making these for, like sunshines, rainbows, I mean hearts, butterflies. Ooh, a butterfly would be fun because you could actually kind of make it three-dimensional. So you got flat wings and then another pair of wings that come forward. Anywho, just have a lot of fun. And hopefully your guys' Mother's Day is great. Thanks to all you moms for what you do. And we will see you guys soon.